Let's see who pops in here. How's it going? We are unboxing some stuff. I got a bunch of stuff over here I need to unbox because I'm hauling stuff to the dump today, so I need to get these boxes in the car. I was gonna do it on a video, but I just thought I'd do it here now. So let's start with this first one. I know what this is. This is, I have some Tribec that I'm putting on the outside of the cabin. It's house wrap. And I've got staples, and I ordered this staple hammer. It'll make it easier to do that Tribec. And I also have some insulation to do on the pump house. So I ordered this with some staples and stuff. So that will be so I can put the Tribec up easily outside. So I'll set that down here. But I have a bunch of stuff I wanted to unbox so we can get more work done on the cabin. Also, got a water hose for the outside spigot out here. Welcome in, who's ever in the channel. My friend, everybody knows Miss Debbie F, subscriber. Hey, Surfing Dodo. I'm just unboxing some stuff. I won't be live long, but I'm making a dump run today, and I want to take these boxes to the dump. Miss Debbie F sent me for my door when I come in some boot pans. So when it's raining and stuff, I won't track in mud. I can just step onto these. I'll show you these boot pans, and take my boots off and just set them on it. And also I can use one for that and one for the, they're also made to put like water bowls and food bowls in. So I'll use one for that and one for boot pans. And she also sent me a front door mat for when I walk in. I can take my boots off in the pans, and then I can step onto this. Thank you, Debbie F. Thank you very much. Much love to you, lady. Yes, I just put that tapestry up yesterday. I got to take that blue tape down. My bed's going to go right there. 21 in the house. What's going on, guys? We're just doing some unboxing. Like I was saying, that way I can take the trash to the dump. Let me grab some more stuff here. Okay. I got my internet working again up here. It wasn't working good, and it was the cords. And so Robert came up and got it fixed yesterday. I'm from Oregon. And hello, thank you for coming in. This, I believe is, this is a company sent me this. It is, I gotta do a little commercial on it. You can pet your pet with it, like your cat or your dog, and it collects hair. I'm gonna do a video on this. I'll set that right here so I don't lose it. And so I'll be doing a video on that. You can't understand what? Sirkin, hello. You're a playboy, okay, well. Judy Conley, hello, how you doing? I need to see who sent me this. Someone sent me a bedspread for my new bed. Let me see if it says, Terry Repine, hello, thank you so much. This was on my wish list on Amazon. Thank you so much. Awesome. I don't know if you're here, but thank you, Broken Nomad. Hello. How you doing, bud? All right, a new bedspread for my bed. Sweet. Thank you, Terry. Awesome. I'm unpacking some of this stuff, Broken Nomad, so I can take the boxes to the dump. Just Melissa, what's up? I totally need that for forex. You know, I'm curious of how well it's going to work. It feels like it would. It's not rough, but it's not soft either. We'll see how it works. We'll definitely see how it works. For sure. Let me set this stuff over here on the bed. Yeah, I like these boot pans. I'll put them by the door and take my boots off. And then I can just step onto this little rug. Thank you again, Debbie F. Awesome possum. All right, I have a big box here. Let me turn that. See that big box? That is a Trolino toilet. Trolino sent me a new composting toilet, and it's taller than the one I have. I've been using a Trolino toilet for 3 or 4 years, but this is the new one. So let me unbox it and see what we're working with. I'll set it over here. It's going to be hard for you guys to see it, but we'll get her done. If you guys have never used a Trolino toilet, I'm going to tell you, in van life, it's the perfect toilet. I have one, but it's shorter. This one's much. Debbie F. Oh, thank you. And thank you. I just showed the boot pans and the rug you got me. Thank you. So this is the lid to the Trolino toilet. See how it's a separator? But this one is taller than the one I have. Let me show you. Let me get it out of the box. Yeah, I have a video that I'm going to be releasing in a day or two. And I talk about I'm going to do a live stream with this stuff. But we'll already have it done before the video comes out. So that's okay. Okay, so the Trolino toilet comes with composting bags. Now, I don't use the composting bags. I use regular plastic bags. And a how-to book, how to use your toilet book. And so let me show you guys what this consists of. Okay. In van life, now I will say these are expensive toilets. They are expensive, but the design, there's no flaws in the design. That's why I like them. And I got the taller one. So this is your urine jug, and it comes with 2 lids, and it has this little. They call it a little nipple. You just slide it into the lid like this. Let me show you. It sets in the lid like this. And then when you just screw the lid onto the jug. And you put it in the box. I'll show you in a minute. But then this sits on top and just lines up with that. And that's how it separates wets from solids. And let me take the phone down and I'll show you guys how this works. Okay, so here's the toilet that's called Trolino. Now, Robert's thinking about, I have an old one, but it's very clean. These are really easy to keep clean. So here is the solids pan. It sits in the back, and you just put bags in it. I use bags with sawdust or kitty litter or wood chips, and I also found some paper pellets that work good. The lid sits back there, but when you carry it out, you can put the lid on it and carry it out and roll the bag up and throw it away. And the lid sits like this. This sits here up front. Make sure I got that right. There we go. So it sits like that. And then, oh no, I have it backwards. Sorry about that. I have it backwards. This sits back here, where I had it. This one's quite a bit bigger than the one I have. There, that sits there. That slides there. You put your bag in the back. You set your jug up here. This is a 2-gallon jug. Very easy to dump. And when you're ready to dump that, you can take this, you can take this lid off and put this solid lid on it. For now, I'm just going to throw it right there. Then you just put your lid on. And these do not smell. If you use any, I've used coconut shavings, which work really, coconut shell shavings. But it's an easy closed lid. It closes real slow, as you can see. But it works well. These are very nice to use, I tell you. Hello, Born Under Wondering Star. Thank you for coming in. But anyway, this is the Trolino toilet. And I will be using composting toilet here at the cabin, just like I do in the van. All right, let me put this back up. Let's see. Whoop. There we go. Let me turn it back around now. All right. We're back. My eye's better today. That poison oak is going away finally. I can open my eye, but it's still the skin burns. Ringo and Zara, afternoon. We're just doing a little live unboxing. But anyway, that is the Trolino toilet. It weighs nothing, but it's solid. These are spendy, but they're worth every penny. If you live in a van or off-grid, these are awesome. They're about a little under half the price of a Nature's Head composting toilet, but I love them. There's nothing that can break down on them really. So, and you can, if you want to reorder a plastic jug for the inside, you can order those. But yeah, this one's going to be awesome. It'll work out better for me because it's taller. I'm getting older. Oh yeah, whatever, mister. I got a steroid shot and it took a day for it to start relaxing. Yeah, and it's the stuff, it was all over my neck. It's starting to go away. But, all right, let me set this over and we'll get another box. Hang with me, guys, hang with me. I gotta grab my other phone here. Okay. All right, let's see. Now this other box I got, I'm very excited about this. There's 2 of them. Okay, so I'm going to continue to use the diesel heater. I have a diesel heater in my van. I'm keeping it in my van. But a company reached out to me called Halky, and I had been wanting a diesel heater that I could just convert to a house plug. And let me set this over here. I didn't know how, I thought I was going to have to buy a different part to do all of that. But this heater, let me show you this. It is pretty cool, guys. Pretty cool. Okay. I'm not going to show you all the little parts to it, because if you know anything about diesel heaters, you'll know that that's just the common thing to get. This diesel heater, we can't tell nobody. I'm showing you real quick. It's not released yet. But I'm going to be doing a full video on this. But it comes in a toolbox. It's made by Halky. And here's my favorite, whoops, I hit the phone. My favorite thing about it. Let me show you. So The exhaust comes out right here, so we're going to put a hole through the wall, run the exhaust at it. Let me open this. The control is on top. You can see the control there. And then you open it up, and everything, the fuel tank and the heater is inside. See that? It has a remote control. I'm not going to show you everything on it, but I'll be doing a full video on this. But what I really like about it, now it has a cord. I can plug it into a 12-volt battery like the normal diesel heater. But here's the kicker. It comes with a block. I can just plug it right into the wall. So this is going to sit on this side of my building and vent out the side. And I can just plug it into the wall, or I could plug it into a battery if I wanted to put it in the van. But this right here, this is nice. I can plug it straight into the wall. That's what makes it so special. They have not released these yet. We'll be doing a full video and install on the cabin with this later on. I have to do it at the end of the month. So that's when they'll be releasing it. I believe I'll be able to get you guys a discount code on it. I'm not sure what these are going to cost. Comes with a full manual. Halky is a really good brand. But I kept saying, man, I gotta buy a step down to turn my diesel heater into where I can use it in the cabin. And all of a sudden, this company sent me this. So, and then if you want to just run it on, 12 volt, it has that hookup too. But I'm just going to run it into run it into 110. So I'm very excited about that. This is a big deal for me, for sure. All right, so dark gray. I'm not sure what that is. Dark gray. Oh, I'm not going to unbox that because I still have poison oak on me. But see that big box right there? Kaylee sent me that. That is a 6-foot cat tree. So I'll be putting that together for the kitties. It'll sit in front of that window over there. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. You got some pretty cool stuff. And thank you guys for sending me a lot. Some of this is from companies and some of this is from you guys. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing, man. I'm going to go ahead and keep this in the box. This heater I'm so excited about this. I will also be using my Wave 2, EcoFlow Wave 2 heater because it's very efficient. I'll use that and this at different times. If it's not very hot, or very cold, I'll use the Wave 2. If it's real cold, I'll use this. Yeah, the windows are in. I'll show you. There's one window. And we'll scroll around. And do you see the other window? We got 2 windows in. Yeah, those were the first things we did. I got this bed frame put together and just kind of moving stuff in. I've been sick with this poison. I've had poison oak so bad, Kevin, that I had, like I said, had to go get a steroid shot. It whooped me. But we're going to do that cat tree a little later on. Not today, but I'll do it once I know this. I don't want to get on the carpet of that cat tree because I still have poison oak on my arms. I just don't want nothing to do with that stuff. I can look at it and I worry that it's going to jump on me. There's still some on my trail. I got to figure out how to get it gone. Oh, thank you. That's a tapestry I got from just Melissa sent me that. Hey, Steph, how you doing? We've been unboxing some stuff. My buddy Odin has ordered me rugs for the floor. One of the renters here that we rent a spot to, she told me that she's going to try to help me get the stuff off the floor. She said buy a gallon of alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and that she has a cleaner, a floor cleaner. We can use the alcohol and it'll pull this stains right up. Bleach won't do it. I tried it. Okay, let me grab this other stuff. This is the last thing I'm going to unbox because I got to do a video on this. This is a camping light by Orgery. It is quite cool. It's a USB camping light, but I'm going to use it for an emergency light or a porch light. It charges USB. Let me get the light out here. And it can be used for a table light, like instead of putting it on the stand, you can just set this on the table. I don't think it's charged. Let's see. Oh yeah, it is. Holy moly. So you can set it on a camping table. And it'll flash. We'll do a full video on it, but it's USB charging and it has a tripod you can stand it on that stands up quite tall, and you can put it in like a campground, or if you're working outside. Pretty cool little light. I'm not sure how it extends yet. We'll see. Oh, there we go. That's how it extends. And push. There we go. Well, I will do that in the video. I'm going to have to read how to make it extend, but it extends quite tall. But to get these tripod legs out, I'm going to have to read about it. But I got to do a video on this really soon too. Let's lay that right there. Pretty cool little light. Anyway, yeah, and I don't. In my video, I talk about this, but I'll tell you guys here. We've got a bear, pretty big bear problem. He destroyed our trash can out at the road. We don't want to bring it. We're about a quarter mile off the road. We don't want to bring it back here because I don't want to bring the bear back here, but he's already back here. I found bear scat and bear fur that like he scratched off or something right down at the bottom of where I walk up to my cabin. So yeah, definitely not a good deal. So we put ammonia. We put some ammonia on the trash can. The trash company, they told us they can't give us a dumpster. So we asked them, what can we do about keeping the bear? Because we can't strap shut the trash can. And she said, buy ammonia, spray the can down with ammonia, and every time you put a bag in, heavily spray the bag with ammonia. And so we did that. I drove into the property this morning, and the bear had taken the bottle of ammonia, somehow unscrewed the lid on it and poured it on the ground. So that's what he thinks of ammonia. Okay, Terry, I will do that. I don't have bear spray in my house, but that's not going to be no good. Bear spray is not going to help me at the trash can. But that ammonia, I don't know if he opened it and got a smell of it and took off because the trash wasn't dumped. And we have a cougar, but I have seen no sightings of signs of the cougar yet. No signs of the cougar yet. But the bear definitely, and the neighbor came over yesterday and told us, but I heard from one neighbor on this side about a bear and a cougar, and then a neighbor on the other side walked over and sat with us and talked yesterday and said, yes, we definitely have a bear. And he hangs out on our property. We've got 5 acres. I think he probably hangs out on the little mountain here behind my cabin. But I got to looking on the trail walking up to my cabin. There is a animal trail, and I think it's mostly deer going across that, but that's right where I seen the bear scat and the bear fur. So I think I'm going to leave this in the box, and I'll unbox it for the video too. But yeah, I'll put some bear spray on my wish list. Hang on here. Oh. I'm not going to put together the cat tree until I know my poison oak's gone, because I definitely don't want to get it on there. Hey, Jolly Matilda. Hey, Marianne. But yeah, that's all. Oh, I got one more thing to unbox, but I don't know. I guess I can. No, I'll wait till I can put it together. It's sitting right here. It's a little, what is it called? A storage ottoman. I'm going to put it at the end of my bed, and I'm just going to put my clothes in that. My skin is still burning from that poison oak. I can feel it. It's on fire. When I get hot, it's on fire. Oh, thank you. I got to take that blue tape off top. This lighting won't be the lighting I use. Melissa's given me a lamp, and then I have a bedroom lamp. And I'm not going to divide the bedroom from the living room right now with a curtain or anything. But in this corner, where all these boxes are, I need to get either a long shower curtain or a long curtain. And I'm going to come across, see how these cables are on top? I can come across and border off a square, and I'm going to put my shower pan in there, and then my little Trolino toilet will sit in the shower pan when I'm not using the shower. But before I do that, I got to get a water resistant material for the corner. I already know what I want to get, and put that in, and the shower drain will go out the side. But I'm going to be able to just curtain that off for the little toilet area. Thank you, Desert Deb. It's coming along. It's been a slow go. This poison oak and being sick set me back quite a bit. It's still on my neck, and my eye is really bothering me still. But like I said, Odin got me some rugs that are actually washable. This rug I have right here is actually a brand new, like an outdoor rug for like RV living, but it takes up half the building. So I put it down, and I'll probably keep that on this half for a little bit, because when I ordered the rug, I could only order one because the other was on back order. So I'll put that one on the front half. That's where I'll have like my TV and a little couch or something. And my cat tree will be over by that tree, or by that window. I'll have my TV over here close to this window, kitchen stuff along that wall. So it should work out. You just never know till you live in it. It's kind of like living in a van. It's a small space, and you just don't know till you live in it a little bit where you want things. And so that's kind of how I'm going about this. I'm feeling better, Deb. My eye is hurting. It still hurts. I'm going to go to town here in just a bit and take some trash that we did not put in the... Oh, thank you, Jolly Matilda. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you. I can't play nothing for you. I'm straight in on YouTube. Thank you. Yeah, so, and I got some original pictures up on the wall here. I got, Melissa gave me that live well and love sign. And then that right there is an original painting by Melissa, Just Melissa. She painted that. She gave that to me. So I'm trying to get it that homey feel a little bit before I move in. What I'm doing, I still have stuff to move from outside where I live at now. And my landlord over there is going to bring his three-wheeler over. And thank you so much, Jolly Matilda. We're going to use a four-wheeler to haul the stuff up through the the field, you know, where I said that, I call it a wheat field now because I think that's what's growing there, but it was a weed field, but it's terraced. But we weeded some weeds away, and because of the fire danger here, we can't use anything motorized or anything like that before or after 10 a.m. So we're trying to time over bringing the stuff over, use the four-wheeler to haul it up here. So that's how we're going to do that. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, it's coming along. We're getting her. Just a lot to do, and a lot to unpack and pack and unpack. These little wagons, see those little wagons right there? Those things are amazing. Somebody sent me one, and it did not have it was on my wish list. So if you're here and you sent a wagon, thank you. I have used the heck out of it walking up that trail. It has been amazing. It works out very well. But yeah, let me throw these boxes over here. I'll be right back, guys. I hope I didn't lose my little package. Shoot. Let me see here. I don't see it. Maybe I left it in the car. That's probably what I did. I probably left it in the car and get all this stuff picked up. Robert gave me some extra pans, because I'll use more pans now. Oh, there it is. I show you. I got it. One more package I need to open up. Oh, it's just a little one. This is, we were having trouble with my internet up here, and I had ordered or no, this isn't it. This isn't it. Yeah, it is. This is it. Yeah. But also, I'll show you what else came with that. Okay, so the diesel heater has an exhaust. Nurse TLC, hello. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. We ordered some cords for the internet, but they didn't get here very fast. So I just went and picked up a couple at Walmart. They were only, I don't know, like $7.99 for a couple. See all the internet mess over there? That's so I can have internet up here. But the cord came in yesterday that I ordered. I was tired of waiting on it, and I went yesterday and bought a cord. But now I have an extra one, so that works. That's a good thing. Leave that here. And also, you know how I was telling you the diesel heater has an exhaust, and we'll put it through the wall. All right, Broken Nomad, thanks for coming in. Thank you, Nurse TLC. So we'll put a hole through the wall for the exhaust. I've seen this done with a regular diesel heater. A guy in England, he heats his apartment. Hey, Crystal, good to see you. So for the exhaust going through the wall, I got this fire-resistant material, and we'll just wrap that line in this, and that way it's safe going, you know, the hole going through the wall. It will be safe. So yeah, this stuff's pretty amazing. It's kind of like a welder's material, I believe is what you call it, but you can put a torch on it and it won't catch fire. So that will work to prevent any fire from getting through that going through the wall. All right. Yeah, I've got several videos I've got to work on for this stuff, and man, it's just so not enough time in the day. I don't know how hard this table right here will be, or this box will be to put up together. Sorry to say I could do it on here, but I don't know if it would be hard. I don't really want to unpack it right now. That's stuff I can do once I get moved in, you know. Trying to keep all this stuff together. It's a pain in the butt once you open it. Did you guys see the door? I think I showed you the door. Whoops. Door turned out pretty good, didn't it? I like that door. Yeah, it'll work till next year till I put a good door in. You know, it's a little at a time. I mean, materials cost so much. I wouldn't have been able to do this without the help of you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. You know, God, just the windows by themselves, I think we're close to 500. And the paints, and I had help with all of it. My game friends helped me. You guys helped me. I appreciate you so much. But, no, all right, let me stand up, and I got to move a couple of things here. And before I get off here, I'll show you guys outside. I'll show you what we've been doing outside. Okay, let me turn this around. I got the Tribec to put on the building. I got enough to cover half of it right now. But this is the weed field that I was telling you about. I don't know if you can see. Way down there is a gate. And we have started weed eating a little trail where we can drive the four-wheeler up here to unload stuff with the four-wheeler. It might go right through here. I don't know. But we need more rain before we can start messing around with that stuff on this grass. For sure. But it sure is pretty. Deer have been bedding down right here. And then one thing I got to do before winter, I'll show you. I've got to, this is my water spigot for up here, because you know I'm pretty much off grid. But it also runs out to that weed field into sprinklers. We've got to cap this off, and then I got to insulate this really good before winter. We have great water pressure up here though. Excellent water pressure. But I've got enough Tribec. That's all the leftover boards we've been working with to Tribec the building, you know, to wrap it. I got enough to wrap half of it. I still got to get some more. There's the roll to wrap half of it. And I got that little hand stapler there to do that with. Okay. Venison bear meat, yeah. Hey, Benny, look up what you doing, girl. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, nurse, these materials have been expensive. Just that's just kind of fake wood, that plyboard is on the door. That piece by itself was just $30. I'm like, what? Boy, my eye's still pretty red and swollen. I'm ready for this poison oak to go away. Thanks, Benny Loco. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get it ready to move in soon. I got to be out of where I'm at before the end of the month, so. I'm basically just trying to get everything in here, and when I drive my van over, I'll just have to unload my bed and fridge, and I could be in, and the kitties, and be in here, and then I'll just unload my van a little at a time. But we had to paint this and all that. All right, Debbie, thank you for coming in. My grocery order is ready for pickup. Bye-bye. See you later, kid. Thank you, Terry. All right, guys. I got to get off here, too. I got to make a dump run. But thank you for being here, and thank you for being a part of the channel. You guys are amazing. I'm just trying to keep you up to date the best I can. And but this is a long-term thing, you know, fixing this cabin up. It's going to be a little at a time, so a lot of videos to come. So, and oh, I know Kevin left, but he said he won't hit me in my other eye. Yeah, I wish it was a hit. It wouldn't hurt so bad. This poison oak's a pain in the butt. See y'all later, guys. All right, I'll talk to you later. Have a great day.